Hello all, welcome to this session. We'll discuss data lake and data warehouse. Data warehouse and data lake are widely used to store large amount of data. Both are data storages, but these two types are always confused. There are differences that we need to understand. Just quick input on my background. I work for service-based company where we do a lot of data projects, lot of digital projects for our customers. When you work in data implementation projects with your clients, if you use incorrect terminology, mainly if you interchange terms data lake and data warehouse during requirement gathering phase or during discussions with your data scientists or with your customers, the first impression itself will be gone. So we need to use these terms correctly. Data warehouse is data repository for structured and processed data. Processed means data would get cleansed and prepared before it gets stored. The important point we need to understand is that data usually is structured, but the data can be unstructured as well. Whereas in other hand, data lake, this is the place to store every type of data in its original format with no size limit. So raw data and unprocessed data can be stored in data lake. The data is mostly unstructured format, but it handles structured data as well. Let's see key advantages of data lake. You get access to greater amount of data. Data storage is cost effective. To summarize it quickly, data lake is mainly designed to handle unstructured data in most cost effective manner, but data warehouse deals structured and processed data. Now let's go through key differences between data warehouse and data lake. Both are data storages, as I said earlier. We'll talk through some parameters so our concepts will be more clear. First parameter, let's take type of data. Type of data stored in data warehouse is mostly structured format. That means this will have tables, this may have certain keys, primary keys, foreign keys, etc. On other hand, data lake, all types of data will be stored in data lake, mostly unstructured data. To give examples, data could be flat files, XML files, simple text, etc. So type of data is processed and normalized data in data warehouse. Basically this is used for reporting purpose, whereas data lake, it's unprocessed data. All types of data can be stored in data lake. Let's take next parameter as purpose of data. Data warehouse is input for OLAP systems, online analytic processing. Primary purpose is reporting. The raw data in data lake will be used for data analytics, research and pattern. Okay. The next critical one is always cost, right? So storage cost is high in data warehouse. Overall cost for storing data and maintaining data is high. For example, let's take suppose software tool cost, right? License cost, cost of maintenance, DBS, database, DBS are needed, so their cost. So everything is involved. So much cost is involved in data warehouse. So obviously cost is high. Data lake, it's relatively low, as because this is dealing mostly raw data. When we are using open source softwares and tools to storing the data, so the cost is relatively low. The next critical factor is data security, high in data warehouse. Data security is because matured. There will be restricted user access, authorizations will be set up in data warehouse, right? So security is high in data warehouse, but if you take data lake, security is still maturing. Okay, so because mostly technologies tools whatever we are using here is open source tools, so security is still maturing, whereas data warehouse it's very high security. So next parameter we can talk about agility. Changing data structure is not so easy in data warehouse. Cost, effort, time is involved. So we can say that it is less agile data warehouse. Data lake is highly agile because it's deals mostly unstructured data. So we can change easily when you are comparing with data warehouse. So agility is high in data lake, it's low in data warehouse. Um, Data processing, data warehouse is traditional ETL. Data warehouse uses traditional extract, transform, load process. Data lake uses ELT, extract, load, transform process, right? Then users who want to use the data in data warehouse. Um, Usually business professionals who deals with reporting and operational users. Business analysts typically in a large company, okay, so who are interested um, for data warehouse systems. Data lake, it's data scientists typically um, who would analyze raw data for their analytics and data patterns. Hope this helps. We hope we are more clear on concepts. We can use right terms in right places so our clients will feel more comfortable working with us. Thank you.